DJ Neptune was good. How are you?
I'm chilling, bro.
You're a friend of the house already, so you don't need too much introduction over here, bro. How you doing? How you feeling, man?
Very well, man. It feels good to be back home.
Yeah, man. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. It seems like it's been a busy year for you already. At least maybe it didn't start off busy at the beginning of the year, but right now, man, like you're doing a lot of things back to back.
Not like it didn't start like busy
compared to now. Yeah.
I mean, like, to be honest, like this year I've done 18 countries.
18 countries already.
Yeah, and 24 cities. I don't make noise, so that's why it feels like I'm not busy, but I like it like that.
Wow, 18 countries and 24 cities.
Yeah.
Doesn't it get tired at some point,
bro?
Like,
it's draining. I was just like this past weekend alone. If I did Zaria on Friday,
okay,
back to Abuja Saturday to catch my flight to Gabon. Performed in Gabon on Sunday. Back to Lagos on Monday. This weekend I'm off to Yankee on Sunday.
I'm exhausted on your behalf. You're off to Yankee on Sunday.
Yeah, it's
like
draining.
Sunday, like 4 days time. Sunday. Yeah, man. What's happening on Yankee? You have a show right now?
It's the album. The album is out this weekend, so we have to be out there to do the whole PR leg of the North America PR leg. Yeah.
6th of September.
Yes,
everybody is super on deck.
I can't wait.
Unlock.
I can't wait.
I mean, like like an album is like your biggest baby, isn't it? Like it's your baby, your baby boy, your baby girl or something.
Well, technically, yeah, because like it takes a lot of time to cook this album, you know, so it's like going through like the whole labor process and all of that, and now I'm about to give birth to the album.
Amazing. So there was Greatness 1.0, Greatness 2.0. This is Greatness 3. Should I call it 3.0?
3.0, Greatness 3, but I think we should just leave it at Greatness 3. Yeah.
Greatness 3, okay. So this is Greatness 3. So for people that are really expectant, a whole lot of people are expecting what DJ Neptune has been cooking. Like you said, you've been busy for the longest time concerning this album. Now, what is the difference between Greatness 2.0 and Greatness 3? It's not like Greatness 2.0 wasn't epic, Greatness 1 wasn't epic, but like with every new project, with every new thing, there has to come something, some type of change, some type of evolving. So what is the difference?
The difference with Greatness 3 for me is I worked more with like the young guys. When I say young guys, I mean like guys who already have their territory locked down. I mean like it's you know for a fact that they already have something going on for themselves, you know, so it's just a matter of like in a couple of weeks or month, like boom, they're all up on our faces, you know. So those are like for me it was very, very important, because I mean I feel like I've gotten to a stage whereby I need to find a way to give back, you know, so that I want to also be part of their success story, you know. So I was very deliberate with that act. I mean, not saying I don't have the big boys on the project as well, but equally they all made good music, you know, which is very, very like key to me. And man, food is ready. We're about to feast on Friday.
That's what it is, man. You released the track list, and you know a whole lot of things got me hyped when I saw the track list.
Which one?
Only the Boy. I'm a big fan of Only the Boy. That song, Asylum, had me on lock, to be honest with you. And
wait for Emanuela.
For real though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. I'm super hyped, man. And I just want to know, right? Concerning people outside the country, or maybe basically what you expect to achieve outside the country. We've already heard a few. Savage, Eriga, that's Ooh La La. We've already heard that one as well. But you know, you have Shode on this one. You have Olive the Boy. Like you said, you are doing a lot of stuff. Joshua Baraka as well. He's absolutely amazing. You are going a certain route with some certain type of African artists. This is very intentional from you.
Yeah, so it's very intentional. If you go back to like my first project, Greatness 1, I had artists from Ghana, from Kenya, same with Greatness 2, and what I've done with 3 is to take it a step further, you know. So I've got Olive the Boy from Ghana, Calligraph Jones from Kenya, Young Glunya from Tanzania, Joshua Baraka from Uganda, Bruce Melody from Rwanda. So it's a Pan-African project for me, and I see myself as that guy who's already on that stage, on that level, because year in year out I'm always touring in East Africa, and it's only right for me to just, you know, also carry the music along with me. And then also I'm trying to let the world understand that music in Africa is not just from West Africa, you know. Africa in general, we have great talents who create good music. So I mean, I feel it's only right for everyone to have that equal share of what's going on in Africa. So that's the main goal for me as well.
So we know that for a fact Nigeria is leading when it comes to the market share of music consumption in Africa, right? But do you still, with what you said, you would love a situation whereby it's plain for everybody?
Yeah.
Maybe not 100% equal, but like, do you feel like the dominance that Nigeria has sometimes can make us feel kind of closed off to what other people are doing in Africa?
I mean, first you need to understand that there's a lot of competition back home already.
Yeah.
So it's like the plate is full, everyone is trying to find their space, and then people outside the territory are also trying to get into that mix as well.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing about music is it knows no boundary, you know. So if it hits you regardless of wherever you're from. I mean, take a close clue to Diamond Platinum's Comment Ça Va.
Yeah.
You know, that's gone really big.
Viral.
I was in Asia like 3 months ago, and it was an anthem. Like it's not even, I don't think it's even as big here as it is in Asia.
Yeah.
Like in China, Bali, Malaysia, like they were going crazy when I was on tour there. So that's what I'm all about.
Nice, fantastic. And what can you say? What song? I know what you're going to say. Every song is okay. I'm not saying this is even the best song, but like maybe with the whole creation process of the song, what record so far from Greatness 3 can you say you are most excited for people to hear or to listen to? That song that you feel like, you know what, if people listen to this, you know, you can't just wait for people to just listen, and you're just really excited by it.
So I can't wait for people to listen to the project, because I mean, work has gone in, and I know it's an amazing body of work.
Yeah.
You know, you just need to open your mind, digest the music. Well, if I would pick that one record that is dear to my heart, I would say Normal Day, because for me, I mean, being a DJ, it's only right for me to keep preaching the gospel of being a DJ, and DJs are synonymous to hip-hop artists, whereby you have the two turntable, which is being controlled by the DJ, and then the microphone by the MC. So being able to have N6, Ice Prince, Magneto, Young Gluya, and Calligraph Jones on Normal Day was very dear to my heart, because every project I put out, I make sure the first track is hip-hop rap music.
DJ Neptune and King Maddie right there with Honest. And when she was here, I think it was like almost a month ago, she said that she has something in the works with a few people, and she called your name.
Oh yeah,
right. So okay, now I see what it was all about.
That's our superstar right there. Shout out to King Maddie, man.
Like, first off, like, you've been in the game for the longest time, right? What can you really say about King Maddie? I mean, from before working with her to now working with her to the aftermath of this thing that you guys cooked up, man. Like,
I mean, I would say her growth has been amazing.
Yeah.
The first time we met was at I think it was Trace Awards last year, like the road to the awards show, and she was introduced to me like, oh, meet King Maddie. Same day I met Olive the Boy as well.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I was blown away, because I'd been hearing the Ole song. I was like, okay, she's got it, you know, I want to work with her. And then we established the relationship, and then getting her into the studio. I remember the session, it was like, Neptune, I want to stay in my R&B lane. I like, Maddie,
branch
I'm
out,
taking you out. She's like, don't do this to me. I said, yeah, we're doing it. You know, and it was an amazing session. Shout out to Real World Beats on the production. It was smooth, and she's very talented, man. Like, she's very funny when she's working in the studio.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, cool kid, and definitely I know she's going places, no doubt.
For sure. And is that fact that, you know, as a DJ, especially the one that is, you don't actively always want to be on the vocals of your song every time. Like, you could take a back seat and let the sound do the thing, right?
Yeah.
But for what you do, relationships with these people is very important, and you know, I can't stress it too much. Now, you've said over the few times that you've always had to manage expectations of artists, especially when it comes to the sound itself. How have you still been able to do that for so long, and, you know, now doing it with the young cats these days?
I mean, like, I respect everyone's creativity, you know, so regardless of whatever direction I have that I want to go to, so I'm always open, like, okay guys, this is what I'm thinking, you know, what do you feel if we go that way? And it's always, yeah, it's cool, you know, and then we begin, and then maybe someone somewhere is like, what if we tweak this like this, you know? So I'm always very open to it, because they say two heads are better than one, you know? So for me, over time, it's been like my formula, you know, just allow everyone flex their muscle. I know what I want to achieve, and the main goal is to achieve it, and the main goal for me is quality music, amazing record, and that's what I've done year in, year out.
All right. And now when it comes to being one of the longest to have done this thing, one of the biggest DJs in Africa, it surprises me till today how very down to earth you are. I've talked about several times whereby I've called you on the phone, we chat on WhatsApp, like, you know, it's the same DJ Neptune, right? Of course, you don't have that access with everybody, but still you have that leverage for a relationship with people. Now, I understand that, and I've talked about it several times. Now, the last time you were here, you had to clarify stuff that happened with Rema back in the day. Where Rema went about and tweeted a few things. Now it happened with Laycon a few days ago as well again. So, like, first off with the Laycon thing, right? Has there been some type of clear the air talks? Because I was a big fan of the remake for Nobody, the Icons remix. I was a big fan. You guys shot a video for that song, right? And now to see all that happening over splits, asking you how far the split, it's been 4 years. You know, nobody really liked to see stuff like that. So just like the same way you cleared the Rema stuff and you guys were good, I'm sure there's an explanation for what
definitely. The funny thing is, while all of that was going on, my legal team and his legal team, they were talking. They've already been speaking. I mean, in all fairness, shout out to Laycon. He had reached out to me about the split documents, and I referred to my legal team like, okay, contact these people. It's not my first time working with him. On my sophomore album, on the first track, it was on there. I remember documentation was taken care of. So I don't know why there was an oversight with the Icon remix, you know. And by the time I got to the root of the conversation, a percentage had been proposed to his team, and they kicked back, and then that conversation was just left there. I didn't know what was going on, so I didn't know, maybe he didn't know what was going on his own side, and then he decided to do what he did. And trust me, in less than 20 minutes, while all that drama was going on, I told my legal team, reach out to these people, find out what the problem is. And the problem was still the percentage that was allocated to them. And mind you, I mean, there are a couple of people on the record, you know, we have to accommodate everyone. And right there and there, they signed what was proposed initially, you know. So, but I mean, I'm not the type to come and go online and banter. If you didn't ask me this question, I mean, the writing has been done. I'm gone. Shout out to Ice Prince, because he called me like I think 2 days after, because I think apparently they both live in the same area and they were together, like, and Ice know me very well, like, Neptune, this is not you. I say, I mean, Ice, I mean, you know, thank God you said this is not me. So there must have been some miscommunication, you know, which was also cleared over the phone. And I mean, life is short, man. I don't have time. I mean, I've been seeing people commenting, oh, pay Laycon. First and foremost, let's establish that nobody has earned any money from that record.
Because even after 4 years,
because splits have not been allocated, so the revenues are piling up, and mind you, there is an advance payment that needs to be recouped. So until that money is recouped by the distro company, nobody is getting any payment. So Neptune did not eat any Laycon's money as it was put out online, point blank, you know.
Nice.
So that's it.
There's also the fact that you know, how you would handle stuff like that, because the truth is, you know, you were a DJ before you became a hit maker, right? And you have seen things happen whereby before even the Nobody song blew up the way it did, became the biggest song in the country as at 2020, if I'm correct.
You're right.
Right? And you would feel like when it comes to a relationship that some things are more important. I don't think you would prefer if it wasn't put on X the way it was by Laycon, or could I be wrong? I
mean, that's his own opinion. I mean, if he feels that's the best way he needs to get my attention, so be it. But my own goal at the end of the day is it's been sorted out. I mean, it would have been best if he reached out to me. But like I said, in all fairness to him, he did reach out to me, and I diverted it to my legal team, because that's not my field. I'm creating, I'm touring, I'm performing. You know, and conversation was ongoing. His team on the other side had not agreed to what was proposed. So like I said, maybe he didn't know what was going on his side, or he just felt like, you know what, I want to get at Neptune, this is how I want to get at him. Congratulations, bro.
He got your attention at the end of the day.
I'm not the type to go back and banter and all of that stuff, you know. So I've moved past it.
Amazing.
As long as the issue has been sorted internally, documentation and all of that, I'm gone.
So documentation wise, everything is good
immediately. Like when I would say less than an hour. Because I'm the least person to know what's going on social media, because I'm too busy in my space. You know, it was even an email that was sent to me like, oh, have you seen this? And I checked the tweet, it was like an hour ago, and then I called my lawyer like in less than 30 minutes. I signed, he signed, and boom,
This is
but that didn't get this to the social space, which is cool by me. I'm not gonna go back and say, oh, this is
this is it. Because some people want to take the picture of the document and everything and put it out, be like, oh,
regardless, cool. Social media will always be what it is for whatever reason. So I've moved past it.
Bad news travels fast, innit?
Didn't you see how they moved it?
Yeah.
But today I put out my artwork and track list. They're looking. So I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. But as last on this issue, as concerns your personal relationship with him, how is it like, or how do you want it to be going forward?
I mean, we spoke on the phone. Like I said, shout out to Ice Prince. He called me, and to me, I'm like, I don't know how to like hold grudge or like I've moved past it. I've moved past it. I don't.
You can still work with him in future.
Of course, why not? He's talented. I mean, me, I'm a businessman. I don't know. Like, who cares? Nah, that's not me, man.
Nice one. All right. So, as concerns this particular project, right? I would personally say that for me, the route of going to explore your African, the currency that you have with African artists and the African market, I feel like it was long overdue. I feel like, you know, did you feel like you really didn't know the impact you had in those places until you had to go there and see it for yourself and experience it? Or you always knew, but you were like, you know what, this will come in the right time?
Yeah, I always knew because I started touring East Africa far back as 2016, 2017. My first time in Uganda was 2018. I think in Nairobi, Kenya should be like 2016 for some rave that involved then Chris Brown's DJ.
Yeah.
You know, so I already knew my strength in that territory, you know, but like I'm big on time, you know, so and then also in terms of like media, we've been doing a lot of media rounds over there as well. So it's been a journey, and it's gotten to a stage whereby like if you go to Rwanda for instance, I mean I hosted an event there 2 years ago at the BK Arena, 9,000 sold out.
Yeah.
And that was broadcasted on national TV. So if you go to Rwanda now, mention Neptune, it's like, you know, so like, but I'm grateful to God. We're just working and one step at a time.
All right. So with your permission, can we do this? Can we do like a mashup of what you have coming? It hasn't dropped yet, but like you did a mashup, right?
Yeah.
And I'm privileged to have it. So can we play it?
Yes, we can, because for me, I want people to connect with what's coming as regards to waiting till Friday. I feel that will further excite them, and I just wanted to take a different route as regards the way we want to promote this album. Let people know what to expect, you know. So that's why I created this mashup of like literally like 50 seconds, 1 minute of each track put together. Makes it like a 3-4 minutes, you know. Enjoy the greatness that is coming. I've done my part, Chef Neptune. I don't cook.
You don't cook already, mucho.
Friday, this is appetizer, so on Friday you get the main course.
For future, it'll be like what I will do with this. I will do like a mashup. I will mash up everything. When you never drop here, mash up everything. Everybody just taste down small.
Yes, sir.
Won't carry on, come out.
Yes, sir.
But how are you feeling about this project in the home? You should be excited for sure.
I mean, I'm excited. From dropping the single with King Madi last week, Honest, the reception was amazing. The video for Honest is also dropping on Friday with the album.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited, man, because bro, I've had sleepless night, having to tour, having to meet up with time, creating this project.
It's crazy.
And I'm excited. It's finally here, and I can't wait for people to consume it on Friday. But from putting out the track list and the artwork today, from the excitement I got, the feedback, I know it's definitely go time for this.
I want to ask a question, right? We all know that it's a thing. You know, when something just happens and it becomes a thing, you don't know why people are doing it, but you just do it at that time. What's up with dropping stuff on Friday? Albums, projects, videos, especially music videos. Why Friday?
So there's really no particular day in terms of dropping like albums or videos, but I think when it comes to dealing with like the distro companies, you know, like the editors and all of that stuff, so they always update their playlist on Friday and all. So I think everyone's just trying to catch up and be all up in this playlist. But I mean, a good example was Honest. I dropped Honest last week Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it was like about a week ago, you know. So
that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just before we end this, let's just delve away from the music a bit. Now, I'm sure you've seen a whole lot of things that has been happening. It's been back to back. It's been crazy as concerns what a lot of Nigerians are going through with the fuel scarcity and everything. And you know, it's been crazy because gone are the days whereby stuff like this just affects people, the low-income earners. It's affecting everybody now. You have to queue to get fuel. Like you have to buy black markets for some people, right? And when you hear the new price 868. You know, potentially some people I'm not saying meal. Some people say it might reach 1,000 in a year. Like, when you think about that, like, what do you have to say concerning that?
I mean, like, considering our environment, it's hard for people to make money these days. Inflation is no joke. You know, you're earning little and you're spending more, or you even have to live on loans these days.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. But I would just say, like, the people in charge should just find a way to cushion all of this and make it easy for everyone. Because like right now, I mean, I'm doing media rounds. This continues tomorrow. I know my friend will take me home, but I don't know if I'll be able to continue what I'm supposed to do tomorrow, and I have to, you know. And there are a lot of people in this situation, and it's really not cool, to be honest. It's I don't know, I'm lost of words, man. But I mean, like, I hope very soon we get out of this, because I mean, coming from what it was to where we are right now, I mean, I understand people want to say, but yeah, in other part of the world, crude is expensive, but then yeah, the economy is stable, there's employment and all of that stuff. But we are in a society whereby we don't have this luxury, and then we have to now stretch our arm and leg to get like things that shouldn't be that difficult for us, especially knowing fully well that we have the natural resources here.
How does it feel for artists and celebrities like yourself to go through something like this? Because people feel like, when I know the
We're
experience,
human beings will forget. Like, I mean, I'm going to have to buy black market or go kill somewhere on my way back home, because I mean, I need to move. You know, I'm not going to stay stuck at home and not do what I need to do. You know, it's just our new reality, and we're finding a way to adjust to it, but it's really not the best. But hey,
big shout out to you, DJ Neptune. Enjoy this so much.
Thank you.
I'm sure definitely we're looking forward to Greatness 4.
Yes,
or Greatness 4 again.
Maybe before the end of this year, because I started working already. I called one of my artists, were like, bro, what's up, man? Let's get in the studio. Like, guy, I don't understand. You don't drop the one when I say, guy, don't worry.
Relax first. Relax.
I'm on to the next one, bro.
Relax first. Relax. Akilo, this one never.
There's no relaxing though.